Hey everybody, welcome back. Benchmade has brought out two new slip joints, the 315 Successor and the 315 BK-01 Successor. Both in M390. We're going to unbox these and check them out. First off, let's go ahead and look at the 315 Successor. Let's see what's in the box. I have to say right off, the slip joint is pretty awesome. And it does have a pocket clip feature that I think you're going to enjoy. So let's go ahead and see what's in the box. Now, we do have some instructions. You can pause it, scan it, learn more about your products, but they do include a T6 hex tool, some Loctite, a leather sheath, and the knife itself, the Successor. And there's a little breakdown on options. You can clip that pocket clip on the sheath. You can take the sheath with no pocket clip, or you can clip it on the knife handle, or not at all. So really cool. They include this stuff, and of course all the accessories. We'll put that off to the side. Here are your accessories, your T6, and some of your Loctite, which is great. We'll put that off to the side, and we'll look at this beautiful knife. So this is the 315 Successor. These are made by the Benchmade Knife Company here in the USA, and you can see already it's got a deep pocket carry clip on the black leather sheath. Now, we got a smell. We did do a smell test. I just love it. You got Benchmade stamped right into that. Let's go ahead and pull it out. Now, I will say, obviously, sheaths get better, but it's tight. There's no wiggle, nothing like that. Of course, I love the anodized blue aluminum on the handles here. It's a crater blue aluminum, they call it. And then they have an ash gray for this portion of the aluminum handle right here. So we'll go ahead and open it. It's got a half stop, which is great. The pull, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now you hear that lock. Now, let's look. Obviously, let's take a look at it. We'll go over everything on it. Of course, the Benchmade logo right there. The beautiful, beautiful coloring on the handles. I really like that. You can see it's a little milled out inside for weight reduction. I like the closure on this. Now, it's not super aggressive hard getting it out of the knife handle. Once you get it to the half stop position, it is a little stiffer and it locks in nicely. This is the first time you're probably going to be seeing me carry a slip joint in a long time. M390 on the blade steel. And of course you have the satin finish on it. So let's look at the sheath that's included. And we'll look at some of these options here. So obviously there's a screw right here holding this clip on. Good tension on the clip. We'll have to do some testing here coming up. Now let's see here. I'm going to use the included tools. Of course, we have many others here on the channel, but we're going to use the included tools. Make sure they work good. It's a double-ended T6 Torx bit driver. So let's go ahead and take this off. And I want to try to install it on the end of the knife. And don't forget, we have the other one to look at too, the 315 BK-01, which has some burnt brass aluminum to it and some Cerakote. So we got that loosened up. Now, I would suggest obviously using one with a little bit bigger handle, but that's just because I enjoy having a bigger tool in my hand. Either way, these both come in at $250 full retail at your favorite Benchmade dealer. And this slides right off. So you can see this plastic insert's going to be in here. It's going to be set. It's pressed in right here. So it's not going to come out. Now, we'll close the knife up for safety. Just want to hear it. And it looks like you have the pocket clip hole right here. So I'm assuming this is the screw here that's going to hold that in place. So let's loosen this up. Now, this is the one that if they Loctited this in, it's going to be a little tighter. So I don't know. Yeah, so that's going to be an issue. So the included tool on this one is actually not making it easy to get that one out. So let's go ahead and pause. We'll come right back. I'll get another tool, one that's going to be a little bit better to get a grip on that screw. Okay, we are back. We have Weehaw bit, Torx T6. Let's see if we can get this one done. That is Loctited super duper tight in there. So the included Torx bit tool is not going to work super well for that. So let's go ahead, get this inserted. Obviously this side's the pin, so we want to insert this pocket clip. Okay, we can see straight through that hole, so we know that's good. This is a D shape, so we will reinsert this. Making sure the flat part goes towards the top. And we'll reinsert this screw right here, this little set screw. It is a T6. So that's my only feedback, is that one being Loctited like that from the factory is going to be a tough one to get out with that tool. So my recommendation is don't use this tool here, because it was starting to strip on the tool side. And I don't want to see anybody strip their pocket clip or the tool itself. So take a little time with that. I do like the fact that this Successor now has a pocket clip on it, and you can go ahead, throw it in your pocket. You have that kind of, you know, joining between modern. It is deep carry. I like the top over clip design. You got plenty of room there. Now, will this fit in here with the clip on? Yes. So either way, you can carry it. I'm going to give it a whirl. It's in there though. There we go. We got it out. But little nice Benchmade logo on the clip as well. Very subtle, but stamped into there. Now, let's take a look at the BK-01. Put this one down here. I really like the blue coloring. Let's see what the burnt brass aluminum looks like on this one. And then we'll go over some specs in a minute. Okay. Okay, I'm liking the look of this one already. I like the look of this one. So it's got the black clip on it. I kind of dig the black clip. It's got the black leather sheath as well. Let's go ahead and get it out of the sheath. Okay, okay, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. We are going to do a comparison as well with a bug out, a mini bug out, and of course the original Proper, which was one of their slip joints here a few years back. I'm feeling this burnt brass one. Now they have the black Cerakoted blade. This one looks nice. I really like the look of this one. Let me know down in the comments what you think, the blue or the burnt brass. I kind of like the burnt brass look as well. Man, I'm torn on that. Okay, M390 on the blade steel as well as on this one. Drop point blade, Cerakoted black finish on the blade here. And of course the black hardware as well. I love that. It's a black oxidized one. So, which one do you prefer? I mean, obviously with the black clip, that one kind of pops off a little bit. I like it. Let's go over some stats real quick. The blades on these, they're 2.56 inches long. The handle, the blade thickness on it is 0.09 of an inch. The handle thickness is 0.63 of an inch, so a little over half an inch. When it's closed, it's 3.7 inches long, and when it's all the way open, it's 6.26 inches. This one's pretty cool. The weight on these, 2.28 ounces, and the sheath adds an extra 0.85 of an ounce. So I want to go ahead, take a comparison, and look at these and compare it to a couple knives, a couple familiar Benchmades. Let's look at the Benchmade Bug Out and the Creator Blue, just so you can get a size comparison as to something that's more familiar maybe than this new knife model that's coming out. Let me know what you think. Now, I also want to compare it in regards to the thickness. You can see the Successor is a little bit thicker in the handle. And I also wanted to compare it with the original Proper that they came out with. This is the carbon fiber version. this is how it compares. So if you have one of the original proppers, the handle about the same shape, a little bit different on that. And then let's look at the thickness on these. See, they're very, very close. A little bit different design, of course. But either way, I kind of like this. Now, I will say, and I'll say in a minute, a couple of my feedback thoughts. I'm not a slip joint carrying guy in the pocket normally. This is the mini bug out. I wanted to compare the mini bug out to this because size-wise in length and blade length, you're very, very close, very similar. And then overall in width, obviously the mini bug out's going to be just a hair. It's pretty close though, but just a hair thinner. So overall, my idea on these, obviously we saw the pocket clip. It's coming out of this plastic portion very easily. Now, getting that handle screw out, I understand they're going to Loctite it from the factory. Maybe a little less Loctite, or just use a tool, because this one right here, those edges started to twist a tiny, tiny bit. And that's something for me I want to make sure you know about, because I don't want to see you strip out that screw. And to me overall, this is the proper. It was about a 3-finger handle for me. I could kind of squeeze my 4th finger on if I wanted to, but comfortably my pinky's going to rest right back here. Obviously the proper, has that kind of loose slip, not loose on the half stop. Not the best. Did they improve it big time? Yes. This half stop's not moving. It's not moving whatsoever until you push it down. It's got a good closure. I like the addition of the pocket clip because I'll carry it more often as I have other things in my pockets normally. So it gives a really good option for that. And that's how I'm going to carry it. And we'll do some feedback on it. Now, with this one, it's still a really good 3-fingered knife for me. With the handle being, 3.7 inches, I could use that extra maybe ½ inch. Maybe make everything a little bit longer. The blade's already 2.56. It wouldn't hurt to make it a smidge longer, but I'm going to have to really see how I like it. It's a smaller one. Let me know down in the comments what you think. I think overall, this is going to be a great slip joint for you if you enjoy Benchmade, if you enjoy the colors, you enjoy the premium blade steel materials, and the pocket clip options. I haven't seen too many production knives like this that give you that clip option. This one's an over the top, deep carry as you can see, and it also transfers very nicely right onto the pocket clip. So leave me a comment down below. Thanks for checking this one out. Again, make sure to do something kind for someone and have an awesome rest of your day. Take care.